I'm part of Markets with India team, which manages model portfolio. Before we go ahead into this podcast, the disclaimer is registration granted by SEBI, membership of BASF, and certification from NISM in no way guarantee performance of the intermediary or provide any assurance of returns to investors. Investments in securities market are subject to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. It's very important to understand Nifty's price volume action to have a view on the market, short-term view at least on the market to gauge the market, how it is going to trade in the upcoming week and the current week. As you can see, Nifty has been hovering around and scaling new all-time highs consistently for the last 2 weeks. Currently, it has scaled 24,000 level as well. It is trading clearly about 24,000 level, which is very positive sign. And key moving averages definitely will be below the current market price as it is trading at a new all-time high. Coming to O'Neill's methodology, we are in confirmed uptrend because Nifty has been trading at all-time highs. And we have seen one accumulation of a distribution day around this point. And it's very important to track weakness in the market when the market is trading or making new highs, because when we never know when the market is going to top out from here. So distribution days will help us in that scenario. And whenever there is a accumulation of distribution days in a quick succession, then that is considered as severe weakness and will change the market status to under pressure in such a scenario. But going by the current market and market dynamics, it is not likely to happen in near future, that is at least for 1 or 2 weeks. When the distribution day count increases to 4 or 5 and if it breaches its 50 DMA, we will change the market status to under pressure. Until then, we continue to in confirmed uptrend. And coming to the model portfolio, we have taken a few positions in the market, and most of the stocks in the portfolio are also doing good along with the market, which is a good sign. And in the current market, you'll see lots of stocks breaking off from their base patterns. And the probability of those breakouts will be on the higher side because the current rally which is going on is not just with large cap stocks, it is also broad based rally which is going on in the current market. So if you pick any stock randomly also, it will do good. So, but if you put take ratings into consideration and owner's methodology into consideration, then the success probability will be on the higher side. Some of the stocks which are in news and which will be under radar in the today's trading session. One is two banks have come up with their business update for the June quarter, which has ended 2 days back. You can see here CSB Bank has come up with their update, and the June update was very good. If you look at the top deposits and advances growth, the deposits growth rate was 22% to almost 30,000 crores, whereas advances for the quarter have increased 18% to 25,000 crores of rupees. South Indian Bank has also done good in terms of numbers. Gross advances have grown 11% to 82,000 crores of rupees. Total deposits on the other side have increased 8% to 1,000, that is 1.03 trillion rupees, that is 1 lakh crores of rupees. CASA deposits, which is a very good or low cost funds for the company, for the bank, you can say, have increased 6% almost to 33,000 crores of rupees. Welspun Specialties have received a contract worth of around 117 crores of rupees. This is to supply seamless stainless steel boiler tubes for the NTPC, and the contract is expected to be completed by the end of this year. DCS systems have received a contract of 1,250 crores of rupees from L&T for manufacturing of supply of electronic modules to the company. NMDC has reduced the prices, especially if you look at lump core prices, and price of fines have decreased by 500 rupees per ton. Total production during June has seen a decline of 3% year-on-year basis. That is, if you compare with the corresponding corresponding month in the last year, the iron ore production has fallen 3.42% to 3.37 million tons. Sales have also declined 9% year-on-year basis to 3.73 million tons in the month of June. Yesterday, foreign institutional investors were net sellers. They have sold 426 crores of rupees, whereas the domestic institutional investors were net buyers. They have bought more than 1,300 crores of Indian equities. For the global market update, US market closed in the positive territory overnight. Dow Jones and S&P closed 0.12 and 3% higher, whereas Nasdaq has closed more than 0.8% higher. Asian markets are trading mixed. You can see Shanghai and Nikkei are trading with a gain of 0.2 to 0.4%. Kospi is trading with a decline of 0.5% as we speak. So overall, US market has closed higher. The Asian markets, except for Kospi, are also trading higher. Let's look at what Nifty is indicating for the Indian market. Around 100-point higher opening is expected, but that is not a major gap up or gap down opening for the index. So we might see a muted action in the today's session as well for the Indian market until or otherwise any major news breaks out during the session. The chart of the day, we picked Central Deposit Services, that is CDSL, which is a leading depository company in the country. This stock has been doing good for the last 1 year. Currently, it has broken out from stage one consolidation base pattern. The volumes have also been very high. It is a very strong breakout on the price volume action front. Currently, it is trading 9% above the pivot, so it's an extended stock at this moment. If you look at the ratings have been very strong, EPS of 96. Technical ratings have also been doing very good. Number of funds section, another key parameter which we look is also doing very good. Consistent improvement in the number of funds. That shows the company's demand among the institutional investors. Return on equity is at 31%, which is significantly very high. So most of the ratings and price volume action is looking good. RS line has also been improving, and formation of blue dots is a significant indication that new high is expected in the stock, and upward momentum is expected in the stock price movement as well. So overall, it is looking very good, but currently it's an extended for the pivot. A small pullback from here can be looked at, but otherwise taking fresh entry at this 10% or 9% from the pivot is not advised. If you have already this stock in portfolio, you can continue to hold it, and you can keep a stop loss around 50 DMA or 100 DMA depending on the buy price which you have bought. Thanks for joining today's pre-bill. Have a good trading session.